Lazy weekend. I needed a lazy weekend. It's been busy the last few weeks, and it's going to be busy again pretty much all of April and May, and even the beginning of June. So, not much going on this weekend, which felt really good. I'm in my neighborhood and want to show you something that I've been meaning to do since I got here, and I still haven't gone. This is the local bathhouse here. There are two in this neighborhood, and actually, you can see in the background that building up there. That's my building, so I'm really close to here. And this is the really traditional. I've seen people coming out of here in the last few minutes that don't. I'm guessing they don't supply anything because they brought, their towels, their soap, their own wash bucket, everything. And it's heated with wood. Actually, you can kind of see behind me in the dark here, all this wood in the wood piles. And about 10 minutes ago, there was a guy who came by with a big truckload of scraps. He looked like a local carpenter just throwing things off. Then you can see that smokestack back there. That's what they actually use to heat the water. I think. Oftentimes the neighborhood smells like burning wood, and I think that some people still heat their houses with burning wood. But I think it's also these or little centos. So I've been meaning to try these at some point. Also, the other week I did try something that I had been meaning to try since I've come to Japan. Not really that intent on trying, but I thought it'd be a good thing. I finally had proper sushi, which was really good, and I'm not sure if I put a video about that or not. But the only person who I teach English to, really wanted to take me, partly because she wanted to be able to explain sushi in English, which is very difficult because we end up looking at fish names all the time, and there are lots of fish that I just don't know. I'm a desert person. Also, last week I met a guy on a video shoot, on that super secret electronics company shoot that you may see me on someplace, even though it's not a really big public commercial. I think it's mainly for in-company promotions. But you may see me. Anyways, I met him on it, and he owns a restaurant up in Kyoto, and he also is the guy he's the founder of Gion Jeans. There's a denim jeans company. He makes really high-end jeans, and so went up to his shop on Friday and checked those out. He gave me a really, really good deal on a pair, and not something I would necessarily want to get for myself. I'm not attracted to name brand jeans or anything like that in general, but he gave them to me a really great deal. It's a really nice deal, and I promised to promote them for him. And I first took a look and I thought, oh, they just look like regular jeans, and that, from a distance they do. And then, as soon as you pick them up and feel them, you feel how tight the weave is on the jeans, and you see how accurate all the stitching is. You can't tell when you're wearing the jeans, which I'm wearing them now, and those probably just look like regular jeans, especially in this light. And it just looks like regular jeans from a distance, but and you can't tell how straight and accurate all the lines on them are, and how quality the workmanship is, unless you're actually holding the jeans. You probably won't know. But they are a really nice pair of jeans, and the inside and the back is lined with old recycled kimono silk. That was a nice touch. Pretty cool jeans, and he's a really good cook. Food at his place takes a really long time. Everything's slow cooked on the grill. And he made some fantastic soup, some of the best soup I've had in a while. Black vinegar soup has to be my favorite soup these days. Everyone seems to make it different, always different ingredients, lots of spices. Comes from Szechuan cooking, I think. Anyways, really good. One other thing, I've been meaning to do a video. Recently online, a friend of mine pointed out Benny Lewis. He's an Irishman who speaks, I think, 8 languages. And it's really impressive, the amount of languages he speaks, and the fact that he's written a book about it. I checked out the book, and I just wasn't that impressed with his ideas on how to learn a language. And I'm sure, I know there are a lot of people out there, but I figure I'm going to just do my take on that. So, I was telling David that I didn't really value what Benny had to say all that much, and kind of was egging me on, saying, well, go ahead and make your own video or whatever. In my case, it would probably be a video. So I think I have to make it. I've been collecting my thoughts for the last few days and deciding I have to make a video on how to acquire a second language, or third, or whatever. I think once you've acquired a second one, you already have an idea of how you're going to acquire a third. Yeah. Actually, on language in general, I've noticed in the last 6 months, my Japanese has gotten better, but also my thoughts about how I speak Japanese have kind of changed, and I now will actually just say that I speak Japanese. I can't say that in Japanese. You're never allowed to say that in Japanese. You have to be humble. You have to say, oh, no, my Japanese is no good. But when it comes to someone asking me in English, I find myself now just saying, yes, I speak Japanese. And my Japanese has been at a reasonable level for quite some time, but that mind shift for me has been kind of interesting. To think about the fact that I speak Japanese. Kind of odd. Anyways, I'll do a video on that later. And my thoughts, that'll probably get some more controversy. Anytime you put an opinion on how to do something, I'm sure there'll be 10 people on the internet who will find it who'll tell you you're wrong. But, so, a little hesitant to put that up, but that's going to be probably the next video.